the final and decisive game between a pair of high school hockey rivals. Here we go. The Cowboys and Vikings. No overtime. Well, they've played already this week an overtime game. No scoring until the final 3 minutes today. Medway with the breakout. Bodies all over the Lucas net to come. Now watch out for the post of the net. It appears to become dislodged. The puck gets in there. The ref said the puck crossed the line first. Mike Heisey gets credit for the goal. The Vikings back down the ice. A pass out front. Tyler Arndt with a quick shot. And hey, this game is tied. To double overtime we go. Near the end of the fifth frame, Gary Shen walks in and fires a wrister under the pads of Matt Taylor. Wow. The celebration is on. 2-1. Double overtime, the win for the Double Blue. Our high school basketball coverage is entitled Court Kings, and we are nearing that point when we have to crown an absolute king of the local game. Two teams remain in the hunt for the Quad A championship.
Man, Beal's good. Beal's really, really good, and I can't wait to cheer for them when they go to OFSA.
Head coach Umar Chowdhury already crowning Beal the city champion. His Broncos were crushed 57-30 last night. But you know what? There's still a final game to play. The six-time defending champion Raiders will meet the JP2 Jags, who knocked off MTS to win the Catholic side of things. These two have yet to meet this year, and that is by design, according to Beal head coach Ian McConnell. On paper, it's a big mismatch, mainly because of the Raiders' swarming defense. Moses Orozco, one of our current Court Kings. Check out the website for that. Another medal for Canada through day 7 in Sochi. We're up to 11 overall now. Our men's hockey team beat Austria 6-0. London's Jeff Carter, 3 straight goals. Drew Doughty added another from the blue line. Local guys chipping in on a national effort. Norway's skip Thomas Ulrud had some nice pants going. So did his crew, but they lost to Canada 10-4 the final, and our Canadian rink is on a roll right now. The Sarnia Sting won't have Anthony D'Angelo in the lineup for tonight's game at Budweiser Gardens. He was just suspended 8 games by the OHL for verbally abusing one of his own teammates. It's the second time this season D'Angelo has been suspended for harassing someone. Apparently, D'Angelo will be allowed back on the team when his banishment expires. The Knights opened the bomb doors on the Sting last night, 11-0 the final. This is interesting. Matt Rupert, 2 goals. 9 others individually would score for the Knights, and that is what you call a balanced attack. Despite being shorthanded, expect the Sting to be a motivated group in this back half of the home and home. It goes in moments at Budweiser Gardens. TFC continues to bolster its squad with world-renowned players. Time tonight for your Sports Reel.
With your Sports Reel, I'm Brent Leo.
In honor of Valentine's Day, Tara, I'd love to see the public and Catholic sports leagues get back together. Lucas, a Quad A volleyball winner this afternoon. Oak Ridge is moving on in AAA. No surprises there.
If the hug weakens or the arms drop, the couple is disqualified. Organizers will send the video of the hugging marathon to officials with the Guinness Book of World Records.
So what's the record for most simultaneous breakups?
That would be fantastic video to have.
Great, Tara. 50 feet wide, 100 feet long, wooden boards, lines painted on the ice, plenty of lighting overhead. This may be the perfect backyard rink. Welcome to beautiful Burr, north of London. We're at the Vandenhoff residence. They are the winners of our backyard ice rink contest. A bit later in the show, we'll get to meet the Vandenhoff family as well as find out what it takes to construct a beauty like this. But first, let's get on to the big news of the day. From the ice in small town Canada to the biggest ice on the planet right now in Sochi at the Olympic Games. Day 6 was one of development and beginnings for Canadian athletes, including the men's hockey team. CTV's Zoraida Allman has more.
Zoraida Allman, CTV News.
So how do we accommodate the hype? A councillor in Toronto would like to open up the bars in that city at 6 a.m. to accommodate excited and thirsty hockey fans, especially towards the end of the games. What about patrons in London? How do they feel about that idea? Here's CTV's Sean Irvin. Thank you very much, Sean. I could not hold the hockey players off any longer. If you think this rink is amazing, the scene here is doubly so. Literally hundreds of people have come from the Burr and surrounding area just to be a part of this festive event that is our backyard rink contest. Totally amazing. I'm in awe. We're going to have more with the great people of Burr, and we're going to find out what it takes to put something like this together a bit later on in the show. For now, Tara, back to you. But you need the cold elements to have a fantastic winter paradise like this. We are at our backyard rink contest winners, the Vandenhoff residents in beautiful Burr. This is a family friend, Kevin Crowley. I don't know why we picked you, Kevin, other than maybe your good looks. We know that you're not much of a skater, but you also do devote a lot of time to helping Paul and the community maintain this rink. Tell me, Kevin, what does this rink mean to the fine folks of Burr? These are the Lucas Vikings stateside.
Ready to go, Mike?
Right as we can be. It's like herding cats.
Loaded and locked. They're off on a trip they won't forget, as long as they don't forget the plays.
Hughes, Cam, who's ever to the tight end.
The boys on the bus bound for the border and beyond. These Canadians headed straight into the belly of the American football beast. Welcome to Saline, Michigan, home of the top-ranked Hornets.
Lateral.
After a long trip south, a long, hard practice for the Lucas Vikings, and necessary, Saline High School is going to be a tough opponent. But this is also a chance for the Vikings to figure themselves out. After all, the team has been together barely a week. The Hornets' practice turf is where the Vikes are forced to quickly iron out the kinks. Well, not Big Nick Pinelli.
Pretty tough.
Poor guy busted his ankle playing baseball.
I had to do it in junior, but the injury wasn't as severe, so I got in pretty quick. But I don't think I'm coming back this season.
He still has another year left. There's hope he returns healthy, maybe for another excursion like this one.
Let's go, Blue. Let's go.
In the meantime, training is over. Game day is tomorrow, and the head coach is keeping things in perspective.
Score is a score, whatever. We're going to show we can play. I don't want to see chins on the chest. I want to see us playing Viking football.
So soon? What is Vikings football right now anyway? Well, at least effort.
We're just going to go as hard as we can. We got good coaching, so we're well coached. I think we're ready to go.
And go they will, here on this beauty. And the Beast is waiting. It's game day in Saline, the Hornets' home opener against the visiting Vikings, who are nervous and eager.
Enjoy the environment. I think that's one of the reasons we bring them down here to experience something that they'll never get back home, something that's unique. So they have to embrace that and have fun.
Fun while getting a job done.
And remember, weak side. Squeeze it. Okay? No running lane.
It's as if this is the biggest moment of their lives. Biggest, most intimidating football atmosphere for sure. And look at this, a packed house at Saline High School to see their Hornets take on a team from Canada. Hey, it's Friday Night Lights in small town USA. And kickoff, finally, from amicable hosts to angry Hornets with a stinging result. First possession, touchdown, then another, and more. By the half, the Vikes are down men and 28-0.
You realize how you need to play, the level you need to play.
There were no false impressions here. Lucas minus much practice time and playing a game with an extra down can't feel too bad about things, especially watching number 15 out there. In his first ever senior level action, grade 11 quarterback Tristan Arndt is a force and hard to contain, even for the mighty Americans.
It's a great start, just like what we were able to do against guys that, we came down here, played their game, and we were able to do some good things, and we just got to keep building on that.
They throw the ball really well. They throw the deep comeback, and we played them 2 years ago, and I think this team throws the ball better than that team did.
The emergence of a new pivot is a sweet revelation among stark ones. Mike Hayes must now digest.
The way they tore to the ball, the way they just, their emotion, we need to emulate that. We need to do that. We need to become that.
By the end, 42-0 is what the Saline scoreboard would boast. For the young Vikings, a pick yourself up, dust yourself off moment. Solace is there's a Canadian game to play back home. With this American experience, they'll be better for it.